going on, everybody? It's Childish. We're back at it again, coming at you with part 3 of our mini-series featuring Barcode. Once again, fam, we're going to be bringing you guys the top 3 NAT5s for each respective summoner, and in today's video, we're going to be dropping our knowledge for KINA. If you guys didn't get a chance, though, to check out the previous 2 videos, I'll leave a link in the description up top and a description down below, as well as, of course, go ahead and put Barcode's information down below. But I think everybody that's watching right now, Barcode, pretty much knows exactly who you are. It's probably checked that out. How you doing today?
I'm good, man. Just living the dream, you know.
Yeah, living the dream, back-to-back
Life is
videos.
good. Life is good.
Yeah, life is good indeed, guys. So again, guys, we're not going to waste any time. We're making these videos with the intention of making them nice, quick, and easy so you guys can get what you want and get out, get back into the grind. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into it. The first one that you wanted to talk about is one that I ended up skipping in the banner, which, you know, now I think I'm kind of regretting here because after seeing what she could do on the various YouTube videos and the streams, I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm a little jealous here. Tell us about the Wind Hell Lady, why she's so good for KINA.
Yeah, you know, you're not alone. I skipped it as well. I skipped all of them. But so Wind Hell Lady Ethna. Okay, so the biggest thing about her is her Oblivion. Obviously, she has a lot of different other reasons that are good. Right, she has a lot of stuff going on. It's the Oblivion. And we're going to talk about a unit next too for KINA that's huge. But KINA is all about her monsters. She needs the damage. She needs a front line. But in regards to Cleef and regards to Orbia, if you knock their passes gone completely, then they are worthless. Hello, Josie. How are you? So the Oblivion's huge, and you don't even have to build her like super nuky, like an assassin. Mm-hmm. She's gonna go after Orbia. She's gonna go after a mage, or if you're Cleef or whatever. But you just build her tanky so she doesn't get one shot in arena, and she'll just go put Oblivion on Orbia, and then you kill Orbia,
right?
Or vice versa, or whoever it is. Oblivion is just so huge in arena, and that's why Ethna is a top pick for KINA.
Right, and you make the armor for a top pick for KINA when we're talking about the aspect of PvP. Would you consider her a top pick just when it comes to overall, you know, jack of all trades unit? I mean, is she still up there for PvE, or would you say she's going to be a top pick for PvP alone?
PvE, no. And I'm actually going to be doing a video maybe tomorrow or next week, but for free to play, NAT5s should really be focused PvP wise. Yeah, you got like for PvE, you got like top units like Argon, or in North America, Narinha, or whatever the case may be, right? But you can compete with 4-star units in PvE, and you can do like I did in all main story. You know, I prefer focusing NAT5s on PvP because we only have so many Devilmons anyway. Yeah, you can restore and stuff like that, whatever. But NAT5s will excel more. You can do well in PvP with 4 stars and even 3 stars too. But NAT5s are where it's at. Okay. So for me and free-to-play players, I always recommend going NAT5s for PvP and then just the best NAT4s for PvE.
That works. That works. Next one up that you got is going to be none other than the Fire Ifrit, Mr. Tessarian, which another one that I never really went for when the banner came out here. But again, another amazing unit. Can I make the assumption that because of the fact that it does have the Oblivion as well, this is why it's up there in that category?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, KINA, it's the counter. I mean, with KINA too, you can go full support in PvP too and do just fine. I mean, that's a lot of players are just doing like Juno, Wind Beetle, and like Tayor, for example, like, and just killing it. Like one of my guildies does that in top 3 arena. But Tessarian, so this is a unit now that you can use in PvE as well. So if you're looking for someone for KINA, for PvE and PvP, Tessarian would be a great option. But I mean, every hit has the chance to apply that Oblivion. It's just so good. Oblivion just does so many things for you.
And then last but not least, the unit that I've had, probably the most fun on my account when it comes to PvP, is Young Fei the Fire Panda here. Tell us why this particular unit is so good when it comes to KINA and PvP.
Yeah, and I actually almost took him off the list, but then I had to put him back on. There's just nobody that will a good tank besides like Wind Beetle maybe, but is good for KINA. So KINA, she has the heal, she has a support for her team, she does a lot. But with KINA, you need a secondary type of healer. And his level 2 continuous recovery is huge. I mean, level 2 is a lot. Most monsters are just level 1, or there's Wusa, for example, as a level 2 as well. I mean, you could put Wusa with him too, and it's just crazy. But he has the Provoke, which is on a low mana cost skill cooldown timer. But the res up is actually underrated, in my opinion. The remove all dots is situational, but that can be, detrimental to some team comps. So,
No.
but he's tanky naturally, and what I like too, if you're set on heals and stuff like that, and you're not worried about the heal over time or the res up, you could put him as a soul link, and that low mana cost of 3 is the AoE provoke. So you just constantly provoke on Soul Link, and then you get the ultimate up. Hopefully you get some lucky procs, and then his ultimate skill gives team immunity and level 3 continuous heal. So a lot of different options with Fire Panda.
Yeah. For me personally, the big reason why I like Fire Panda the most is that super long range when it comes to this Provoke, the reliability of it, as well as the low mana cost here. You can utilize this unit the same way I was using Bastet in PvP, segment, either one, utilizing it for the silence, the 3 mana cost silence, get it off the grip, same thing with this one. You get that Provoke on there and they don't have no immunity to back it up. 3-turn cooldown, you can get it in there and lock the opponent down before they even get a chance to do anything. So it's good stuff.
Yeah, the Provoke, the range, and that's what it took me a couple weeks to actually, like, from NA start back in the day. Like, it took me a couple weeks to figure out the ranges, and like, because I was using like Fire Golem, and he's decent for a 3-star, and then Light Golem is decent for a 3-star, but the Provoke range is really small, and it would miss a lot of enemies, and then you get into the 4-stars, it makes it a little bit bigger. Mav is a good example, a little bit bigger range, but then Fire Panda's range is just incredible.
Yeah, good deal. Yeah, I like it. I like the analysis there. But yeah, that's going to be our 3 units there, right? Ethna, Tessarian, and Fire Panda. I want to take a page from your book, Barcode. If you got something to say, I see you got that one hand up there. Go ahead.
Teacher,
yes, yeah, go ahead. Yes, you, sir. You? Go ahead, sir.
I'm mentioning this in every video. Juno is a top pick, but because EU server did not put Juno in for some weird reason, maybe she's getting nerfed, maybe they're just gonna milk her with a banner, probably the second, but yeah, she's a top pick for every single summoner, but I didn't put her in any of my lists. So.
Gotcha. And then, like I said, what I wanted to do was to finish off this video is one of the things that everybody knows from your channel that you do on your video here. Drop us that knowledge bomb, like that tip of the day, that final tip that you want to give people to the community after watching all 3 of your videos. What is the one tip that you really want everyone to know, regardless of what summoner they pick when they're considering the units that they go for?
Summoning these NAT 5's, right? They're for PV. Like, to me, if you're a light spender or a whale, I get it. Like, go for the best, right? Just go for the best. I get it. If you're super light spender, like only passes or free to play, pick these NAT 5's for banners. I mean, pick these NAT 5's for PvP. Also, try to save your legendaries, your legendary scrolls, and your any transcendence scrolls you get. The NAT 5's for Altar's Blessing, because that is the only guaranteed way that you're going to be able to max out these NAT 5's that you want to build, max out their book effects. If you have a ton of legendary scrolls and some transcendence, you pull, like, say you're trying to like max out like a dark panda, which please don't do that because he's sucks. But like just put him in the altar, and then hopefully you summon it with like the transcendent scroll. Then you can automatically reset right after, just like the Bastet event. You reset, then you use all your legendary scrolls. You get another dark panda. Then you just reset again because you can do it twice a month. That's the way to do it as free to play. Is Altar's Blessing, saving legendaries. You can complete everything with NAT4s and PvE.
There you go. And again, if you guys haven't seen it right now, by the time this video rolls out, we should already have a summoning video on Barcode's channel. He's going to be using those same tips as far as the Altar's Blessing to get me some multiple copies of all the NAT 5s I'm looking to do. Once again, Barcode, thank you so much for coming on board and doing this video. After 3 videos, we finally made it. Our schedule's been kind of crazy, but we're here. We got it done. Now we can bring it out to our audience.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you having me as always. It's fun to do these videos with you.
Yep.
And I appreciate the invite.
Anytime. All right, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Thanks again for watching. If you guys enjoyed this content, you all know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and Barcode and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.
Peace.
Peace.